around. BNO News posted that video as well. This was from earlier. Okay, so we're bringing you live coverage. I haven't gotten confirmation of how long this plane can fly for without being refueled. It looked to me like, roughly speaking, it looked from the numbers I was seeing. 1,100 feet right now. It looked like maybe 6-7 hours in the air range. If that's the case, it has been flying for about 4.5 hours, and I don't know if it had a full tank when it took off. Beech C-90A King Air is the type of aircraft. Beech C-90A King Air. Hold on, it's up here now. I don't know if this is an artifact of the radar or if it's breaking its pattern now, because you can see it seems to be getting outside of its pattern. But sometimes it does that and then it goes back to normal. This might just be like the radar message, an incorrect radar portrayal. What you're seeing right now is clearly, if that's the actual path, it's deviated from its previous circling area. But let's give it a second and see, because about 10 minutes ago it did this, and then it looked like maybe it was kind of a mess up radar temporarily, and it moved back. So
hey, good morning, everyone.
This says 1,100 feet. It says ground speed 170.
So airplane was stolen.
I don't. If this is accurate,
and he had threatened to
the plane because it's not
crash the airplane into a Walmart in the area.
Is this accurate here?
They're saying the airplane was stolen from Tupelo, Mississippi. It's been flying around since 4 or 5 o'clock this morning.
It stopped tracking,
which means he probably only has
it appeared up here. So I don't
maybe
know
an hour or two of fuel left.
Now let's give it a second and see. We might just see it pop back.
You can see all those yellow lines. That's the tracking of the airplane. He's been going circling all over the place. He left a message on social media to his family. I'm sorry, something, goodbye.
So we'll just 900 feet. It says, guys, look, 900 feet.
Yeah, I want
if
to track
that's
this
accurate,
airplane
that's
myself.
lower than we've seen. It says 900
342 ER.
But I don't know if that's accurate. 900 feet. So maybe this, I don't know what's going on, but this might be a break in the pattern.
Okay.
I'm watching like you are.
I've got the airplane. I'm tracking the airplane as well.
And you can see that's the area it's over. It says 900 feet here.
He's getting some good info, so I'm going to stick with this guy's breaking news. It's a pretty good page.
Now, but it's not actively tracking at the moment. I don't know. One of our viewers mentioned radar could lose the flight. But previously, it looked like radar lost the flight and then it appeared back here. So let's give it a second and see. Maybe this is kind of a radar mess up thing, or maybe it's not. I don't know.
Yeah. What happens is people start tracking. They go to this website and they start tracking the airplane.
I don't know if there are any homes in here, but this area
congest the website. It slows down. And,
we're listening to the Benton County scanners, so
or
they think it went down in Benton County. We might hear something on the scanner.
Also, if it gets too low to the ground, radar can't pick it up either.
For about a minute now, it has not been appearing on radar. It just kind of stopped appearing on radar after being at 900 feet. So could this plane have possibly gone down in this area here? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Kevin Graham, our viewer, says, let's hope he has not gone down. Yeah. So, but unfortunately,
pretty sure it's
it has
not
that. Back up on radar.
With this kind of radar, once the airplane is
just saw this
not trackable anymore, you're not going to see that little red plane. It's just going to.
Near Ripley, if I could hit Highway 4 and go to Crawford Tower Road, there's a lake out there. He's headed toward now called Curtis Lake. 52 cents a day up the way.
Yeah, I don't know if the plane has gone down. I just don't know right now. You can see the tracking. The tracking has stopped. The tracking has stopped.
Oops.
There's a road off of Crawford Tower Road called Winkle Road. Dead ends down there close to Curtis Lake. I checked that out.
So what I can confirm to you is it's not appearing on the tracker, and the tracker appeared to show it kind of diverting from its circling pattern, getting lower, and going over here. But it has not reappeared, which is not a good sign. Let me check the Facebook page and see. This is Corey Patterson's Facebook.
Yeah.
So
there was that message right there.
Reportedly, unconfirmed, but reportedly, this is the Facebook page.
Sorry, everyone. Never actually wanted to hurt anyone. I love my parents and sisters. This isn't your fault. Goodbye. And that was sent 40 minutes ago.
Person posted, sorry, everyone. Never actually wanted to hurt anyone. I love my parents and sister. This isn't your fault. Goodbye. So, again, that's the unconfirmed Facebook page of the person who took the plane. The plane has now stopped being tracked on radar for a couple minutes. The altitude had gone down to 900 feet, which I hadn't seen it go down to before, and it just stopped. So I don't know if the plane has gone down.
Yeah, I'm tracking it as well on that same website, and it's.
Let me just see if I can.
Hasn't moved at all.
Any other updates here for you?
That doesn't mean it crashed. A lot of times it means the website is too congested. And
we've been telling you this. A source familiar confirms to me stolen plane is a Beechcraft King Air 90 N342ER. That's the flight aware shot we've been showing you of the plane.
And he was flying low. The last tracking on it was at 900.
Where was that report?
900 feet.
Yeah, guys. So again, just to update you here, about 5 minutes ago, this plane stopped being tracked on radar. It had been flying in this kind of messy.
I'm headed that way.
It had been flying in this kind of this messy kind of circular pattern in northern Mississippi. You can see.
So what was the traffic again?
Then it deviated and it
It's
stopped.
showing that it is last pinged around Friendship Church area, not moving anymore.
There you go. On the scanner, they just talked about this.
We should be right here close.
Okay, we're listening to the scanner. They just said on the scanner, on the Benton, Mississippi scanner, on the tracker, it was last pinged at the Friendship Church area. We just heard that in the scanner, which it says Friendship Church Road. I think they're probably looking at the same scanner we are.
Okay, now
I think the police on that
that aircraft has been taken off of
because they just said
flight where it doesn't show up at all.
Friendship Church area.
So it's possible that it did crash.
Now it's disappeared.
Or land.
The plane is no longer on radar.
Yeah.
The plane is no longer on radar,
Yep.
guys. It's not there anymore. Live flight not found.
Yep. This is how we used to track our airplanes when I was in the airline business. We would track our airplanes with this website. And mainly because we were looking for, what time is it coming in? What time is it landing? Is it late? So we'd go to Flight Radar 24, look it up. I have an account there actually. And tells you it's real-time radar. Real-time tracking. So as it would land, we could watch it on our phone or on the iPad or whatever at the computer inside. And as it was landing, on the screen, it was landing physically. So it's real-time GPS. And reminiscent, it brings back flashbacks what happened in 2018. The Alaska airplane that crashed. It was stolen there, and the guy's name was Richard Russell. He was a disgruntled employee, stole the airplane, circled for a while, and then he crashed. He didn't threaten to kill anyone except himself, but he crashed it, and bad crash. He didn't survive. He had meant to unalive himself. So when I heard about this morning, someone sent me the link. I'm like, holy crap, all over again. So let's see what they're saying right now.
That's it. That's it right there. So this is the flight. That's a playback of the flight, and it was circling, and then it kind of branched off here, and it disappeared here on radar in this area here. See, it says Friendship Church and Friendship Church Road. Let me show you where that is, if I can find it here. But let me update my headline. Friendship Church Road. This is the area we're talking about.
Yeah, they don't really.
This is in
Flight Radar 24 doesn't really do that.
Northern Mississippi.
That would take
Northern
a government order,
Church Road.
to have them turn off tracking
Pretty
for this
remote area there.
for aircraft. I mean, this is public. You can go to other websites, and as long as you know the aircraft information, you can track it elsewhere as well.
Stolen plane disappears from radar. Okay, I just updated the headline here. I'm listening to the Benton County, Mississippi scanner.
Yeah, I should do that.
But the plane disappeared from radar about 15 minutes ago. Yeah, Breaking Aviation News, who I follow, says tracking signal has now been lost to the aircraft. We're waiting confirmation from law enforcement. We're waiting confirmation from law enforcement on exact status. All right, hang on. If you have more information, give me a shout on Twitter, @Looking on Twitter. Thanks so much to all of our moderators. I really appreciate all of our moderators being with us.
Good morning, everyone.
I am not aware of any kind of confirmation yet that the plane went down, or any kind of video of the plane going down, or any kind of photos of the plane going down. Let me know what you're here. But again, the plane disappeared from radar about 10 minutes ago. Yeah, Super Talk Mississippi, which is a local news outlet, they're looking at the same thing we are. They say as of 10:15 a.m., the plane appears to have stopped southeast of Ashland.
Hey, that's OB 10-8, starting mileage 1833.65.
Hang on one sec, guys. So I am hoping that this person might be.
Subject is moving around. That fire department is going to be approximately 1/4 mile from the Benton line on Highway 4. Gravestown Fire Department, Volunteer Fire Department.
Yeah, guys. Not everything you hear on this scanner is going to be about the plane. I don't believe what we.
Yeah, it could have ran out of fuel. Definitely could have, because he was up there since 4 or 5 a.m. I think that's what the reports initially said.
A few minutes ago that they were looking at the flight track.
So yes, that's very possible.
You can see here they said the last ping was in the Friendship Church area. You can see it says Friendship Church. So maybe we'll hear something about it on the scanner. But the plane, this plane is reportedly stolen.
Units know that 10-3, all units, subject is armed, subject is armed.
Yeah, this subject armed, I think that's a different incident. That's not the pilot. So we're talking about a reportedly stolen.
How far me and G. George are way out? 15, once y'all cross Benton County, you should like about 1/4 mile. You're estimated about.
That's the plane right there.
4.5 to 5 miles away from the Benton line.
That is the plane, that N342ER. That's the plane that was taken at Beechcraft King Air 90. It had been flying around for about 4.5 hours before disappearing on radar. It took off around 5:34 a.m., according to flight radar from Tupelo Regional Airport. Originally, the pilot threatened to crash it into a Walmart in Tupelo. That didn't happen. The pilot then flew the plane about 50 miles north. It had been circling for hours. And just about 10, 15 minutes ago, the plane disappeared from radar. It seemed to deviate a bit from its, it was circling in northern Mississippi to the west of Faulkner. It started deviating from that path and going to the west, and then it just went, well, it disappeared right around here in the Friendship Church area.
The fire department.
And, all right, let me see if I can get you any updates here. But I have no confirmation on what happened to it. Know what you're hearing here.
I can't advise that they had the subject at gunpoint.
Yeah, I'm looking at the radar, the flight history for that flight when he got in. I wouldn't even call it a flight because it's a stolen aircraft, but I've got the replay of it.
If you do
I want to
hear
show
information
this.
about what happened to the plane, please let me know where you got that information.
I'm going to switch off
Just
this
send
dude
me
for a second,
information
right?
saying, like, the plane crashed or something. I don't know where that report is coming from, so I can't responsibly pass that along.
All right, this is the tracking software.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, Linda, tail number is right up there. 342 ER, Nancy 342 ER. The N in front of the aircraft tail number, you'll see all the airplanes in the United States and that originate here are begin with an N.
I don't know what.
And that means non-military. So in wartime, technically, they're not supposed to get shot down because they're civilian planes. That's what the N stands for in front of the tail number.
Right now, I'm listening to the Benton County scan.
So this is the replay of the aircraft. I'll zoom in just a little bit. That's where the originating point is right here.
I have
And
no reliable information.
this is how it
on what's
went.
going on with the plane right now.
What time was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was around 5 or 6 this morning. There he goes. See, here he is.
And to repeat,
If you can follow it, it's kind of jumping around.
this is reportedly, unconfirmed, but reportedly, this is the person who took the plane, stole the plane, Corey Patterson of Shannon, Mississippi. And 51 minutes ago, he posted on his Facebook, sorry, everyone, never actually wanted to hurt anyone. I love my parents and sister. This isn't your fault. Goodbye.
So he starts heading north. I don't know if he's thinking about it or he's talking to people. He just starts making some erratic moves. And he continues north. And this is where it gets all kind of crazy flying. It just...
Yeah, and then Philip Lewis with HuffPost.
All this straight line flying here. You see straight lines, and then you see like a half circle. You see straight lines, and you see a half circle. Typically, that indicates change of mind, change of flight path for whatever his reason was. Wasn't sure and decided to circle back and go around and then do something all over again.
This was a plane that took off from Tupelo Regional Airport. Tupelo is in Mississippi.
Yeah, see, he was up there quite a bit.
That's flight aware. It's a Beechcraft King Air 90. The pilot threatened to crash it into a Tupelo Walmart several hours ago. Then it
That's a nice airplane. King Airs are nice.
North, and it had been circling in northern Mississippi for hours.
Those are twin engine airplanes.
It flew for about 4.5 hours. We don't know if it has crashed or landed. That flight disappeared from radar about.
So I'm going to speed this up a little bit because
15
he's
minutes
just
ago.
going in circles and going in circles.
That's
And
flight radar 24, and you can see here the place where it fell off of radar So it
And he
started.
keeps doing
took
that.
off
Okay,
from
now he's
Tupelo
going to start to
Airport,
head to a
uh,
different area.
And you can see it did some circling down here, and it did some circling over here, and then then it was circling.
So
in this
here, he
area
stays in this area
for
for a
longer, and
long
then
time.
It went to the west, and it went down. Well, it was last.
Well, we're not
I
going
don't
to
know
sit
if it
and
went
watch
down, but it was last tracked
every
in the
single turn. He's
Friendship
making him be here
Church
for
area
a
in
while.
northern Mississippi. I believe Benton.
Definitely unsure of what he was doing. He was himself was
There's a
unsure.
backpack inside of the plane. Lee County wants the backpack.
Backpack inside the plane? Did they just say backpack inside the plane? Lee County wants the backpack? Is that what I heard? Hold on.
And then right when I was with y'all, I was headed this way when I got online. And then that's where it just stopped. So let's go back to our little friend's news feed.
Yeah, there's a lot of really.
And there's something about somebody,
going on right now.
police radar,
WTVA
police.
says rogue plane crashes. WTVA says rogue plane crashes. That's what WTVA is reporting. WTVA, let me see what I can find out from them. They're saying the plane crashed. Again, WTVA is saying the plane crashed.
He had threatened to crash it into a Walmart in Tupelo, Mississippi, so the store was evacuated completely.
Crash site.
Oh, here we go.
Reporter is near the crash site. It's on Facebook Live. WTVA on Facebook. WTVA on Facebook. It's live right now.
That's where I'm going.
I'm retweeting this. Reporter is near the crash site.
8-1, I'll be there in about 5 minutes.
So breaking news, WTVA has a reporter who is live, looking at it with my own eyes, near the crash site. That is, I guess, the plane. That's all I'm seeing on the live shot.
I found the live, but it's not a good quality live.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to turn the volume on. I got to do this the right way. Let me see if I can get volume on my phone so I can hear what he's saying. Oh, has this been deleted? Let's see here. I don't know if they deleted their tweet. The tweet's there. Is the Facebook shot still there? Huh. Now they're live, but they're covering something else. It's not the same
The
shot.
Facebook
So
Live ended, whatever that was.
WTVA is live on Facebook. But the guy's having a hard time streaming.
Working over this, though.
10-4.
Yeah, they're not live anymore. And they're not showing any like photos of smoke or a crash site, anything like that.
And so I'm not sure either, but I got 2 Chipper counties behind me.
Live here, the plane
10-4. They're supposed to contact FAA.
apparently crashed. He's right out here in the field.
The plane has apparently crashed.
We'll follow the
WTVA plane has apparently crashed.
down this way, trying to get out to it.
All right, WTVA is covering this live. WTVA is covering it live.
He's out here in the field. Dang, they're probably gonna
10-4.
hold on.
I'm keeping an eye on the WTVA coverage. They are live on Facebook. And he said the plane has apparently crashed.
All right, tell you what. Back up. But he's out here in this field. He's on the ground.
He's on the ground.
Back up real
The
quick.
plane is on the ground.
Waiting for the live feed.
I'm just gonna get out there and shoot from a distance. I'll try to.
He's in the field on the ground. WTVA is a reporter for WTVA. Bronson Woodruff is streaming on Facebook
So he landed into the field, maybe?
right now.
He is right out here. You can barely see him. He's right out there in the field. He's that little white thing. The cops are making their way out there right now.
The police are going out here. That's what it looks like right there. He's showing that right now.
But he's on the ground, and it doesn't appear there's any violence or anything. I mean, it looks like he's just.
The reporter says it does. It appears the plane is intact. It appears the plane is intact.
So he just freaking landed in the field.
I'm seeing unconfirmed reports that the plane has landed, that the person is in custody. I'm seeing some unconfirmed reports that the pilot is in custody.
Yes,
Philip
Gabriel,
Lewis
fully
says
aware of
the
that.
stolen plane is down. According to multiple reports, the pilot, Corey Patterson, is alive. Here's a picture of the plane right here. Multiple sources have confirmed the plane is down in a field in Ashland. The pilot, Corey Patterson, is alive. The status of the plane is unknown. A reporter said that it appears to be that the plane does not appear to have any kind of violent damage to it. Oh, is the WTVA thing not live anymore? I might have been watching.
I think you guys can hear me now. The plane is down.
All right. I apologize to you. The WTVA video I was watching was not live. It was a few minutes old, so I do apologize for that. The WTVA video I was watching. It had been live a few minutes ago, and then it stopped being live, and it was a replay. So I'm just trying to get you the latest from them. But multiple reports.
Hey, sorry, I didn't know.
Breaking news. Benton County Sheriff Department has confirmed they have the pilot in custody. He is alive. This is breaking news from Super Talk, Mississippi, which is a local news outlet in Mississippi. Benton County Sheriff Department has confirmed they have the pilot in custody and he is alive. So that is
Okay, well, that's a relief. He didn't
the latest update.
kill anybody, including himself, let alone any
The
innocent
pilot is
people.
alive.
That's always the worst thing that he's gonna take out. Well, he said he was gonna take out a Walmart, so
That's from Super Talk, Mississippi. WTVA says plane lands in field southwest of Ashland, appears to be in one piece. So the pilot is alive. The plane is on the ground. The pilot.
yes, glad nothing happened, and hopefully he can get some mental health. Or damn, maybe he just was having a bad day. You know,
The pilot is in
people's
custody.
breaking points are different.
The pilot is in custody.
But stealing an airplane, that's not going to be good in court. You're talking about, federal property, government licenses, government.
Oops. Let me just stolen plane. Pilot in custody.
All right. Well, at least he's did no harm.
Well, let's see if we
Aircraft,
can find
even
out
though it
anything
says
else about
it's in good shape, they still got to check it for
Reportedly, this is the
structural
pilot,
integrity.
Corey Patterson of Shannon, Mississippi. And reportedly, this is his Facebook page.
And one, you need us for anything over here? We just.
All right, he's alive and well.
He had posted, sorry,
see.
everyone.
We'll
never-
see what the story is. Sorry,
Sorry, everyone. Never acted.
We'll see what the story is. As more information comes out.
Reported, sorry,
But
everyone,
for now,
never
that's all I got this
acted.
morning.
He
You need me some
he
breakfast.
had posted,
So late.
reportedly, this is him. Reportedly, he had posted.
I will talk to you guys later. Have a good Saturday, everyone.